you're here to find some underappreciated shows or maybe hear me praise a few old favorites, you've come to the right place. This is Restless in Peace, and today we're spotlighting Gyaru Kuri. I'm Fennec, and I've been an anime fan for almost a decade and have watched hundreds of shows. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with friends if you haven't read Gyaru Kuri. Spoilers ahead. Gyaru Kuri is about a neat freak named Kaji whose dad sends him off to, kind of just live with a friend's daughter because that's normal while he works to pay off his debt. The gimmick they use here in order to make the two main characters grow closer is that she makes a mess and he is obsessed with cleaning, so she always wants him around to clean up after her. Oh, and there's the classic people at school can't find out we're living together thing. The female character is a Gyaru, by the way, and as the name, Gyaru is a kind of a type of fashion that was popular in the late 90s, early 2000s in Japan. It featured bleached and or colored hair, very heavy makeup and decorated nails, as well as just an overall flashier exterior. And the stereotypical Gyaru behavior is just someone being loud, obnoxious, and inconsiderate. Like, you might be able to hear that. Look, I'm not very enthusiastic about this, and that's because the ending was kind of just, The final chapter felt like it was missing maybe half a chapter, the climax, whatever. Like, I found this manga by searching for manga with weird endings on Reddit. And after a bit of searching, I encountered like a couple of people who nominated it. So I thought to myself, let's give it a try. And well, you guys hear me say a lot of you hear, at least lately, you hear me being disappointed a lot. And the ending was just, it wasn't what I expected. I thought I was gonna get something funky. But what I got was just an ending that's missing a few things. Usually this would be, this would piss me off, but this time I'm kind of just disappointed. I should have learned from the Angelo incident. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go 2 episodes back in regards to the Angelo incident. I'm not gonna explain that right now, but do not believe any claims people make about anime in online forums. That's you'll just get your hopes up for nothing. I guess this manga did actually do one thing that was kind of weird-ish. There's this 3 or 4 chapter long flashback in the middle end area of the story, kinda. And it's about this girl, the soon called council president, who was sexually assaulted. I'm talking pretty much a hair away from rape, and our protagonist saved her. So she fell for him, and a love triangle was created, which would have been fine if the love triangle wouldn't have been kind of just dissolved immediately, because he told her he's not interested. She confessed right after the fucking flashback was over. He just told her he's not interested. By the way, the entire assault and that whole thing was kind of just out of the blue, and pretty much nothing. It had nothing to do with the story except maybe give a reason to a love triangle that dissolved immediately. And if you want to give a reason for a character to be in love with another character, especially in anime, you do not need something that intense. That was way overkill and uncalled for. By the way, the love triangle dissolving immediately was kind of just wasteful. If they added if they added 2 extra scenes to the manga, make a proper ending, the manga would have been average, a bit of a weird middle, but average. But now it's just, Okay, shows have a spectrum. Either they're remembered for being really good, or they're so bad it's comical. Average is forgotten. But this manga it's outside of that. It's bad in a sad way. And I'm gonna forget about it in the week, and that's actually a good thing. A show shouldn't be, it shouldn't be a good thing where you forget a manga after a week, and that's a good thing. That shouldn't happen. It just sucks, and it exhibits this this manga exhibits like stereotypes that are common in manga and anime that are very generic, like, and they try to be original about it and just actually make it more stereotypical, like with the main character, like the main female character being a Gyaru, and then the main character finding out she's special. Like, how many times have you like like, I mean, come on, at least try a little bit. I'm just tired of talking about this. Like, next week, I promise I'm actually gonna talk about something that I like. I just really wanted something weird this week, you know? I really wanted something that was actually funky. And I couldn't find it, so I turned to Reddit, which was a very, 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 very big mistake. And now I know for next time, hopefully. But yeah, next week I promise it's gonna be something that I like. I'm actually gonna have energy to talk about it. I'm not just gonna be like, Finally, I do not recommend you read. I actually, I forgot what it's called. Okay, if you haven't, don't read this. Like, comment, subscribe, and share with friends. I actually forget what it's called. Well, good night.